Hello, hi there, it's me, it's Dave, or the Jaded Rabbit. God bless you, my friends. Thank you kindly for joining along for another live stream. Yes, I have completed everything in Invasions. I have done all of the seasonal tower levels. I have acquired all of the skins, not including future weekly quest rewards, which I will be endeavoring to acquire in the upcoming weeks. But I wanted to take a look at all of the skins in Season 4 of Invasions. There are some rewards tied behind PvP, but if you're looking at absolute numbers, you get way more rewards from Invasions than you do from PvP. So I don't feel so much motivation to do as much PvP. They should put more rewards in PvP. I know people don't like the idea of Combat League and tiered rewards, but I think it's important. Why else would you play if there's no rewards? It seems like there's an excess of rewards in Invasions, however, so we're going to be taking a look at them. However, I think one thing to note before going into this, a lot of people have some misdirection regarding Season of Chaos and these skins that we have acquired in Season 4. These don't look like Havoc. The only thing that's Havoc about them is that they forgot to properly name the folder for the PC version of the game. That's all we can say with certainty. But when you take a look at the skins, where everyone is looking so samey, everyone's got this green unisex mohawk. I have titled it non-binary, as the children enjoy. I don't think they believe in unisex anymore. I think you call that non-binary now. I'm not sure. The words keep on changing. It's hard to keep up. But I was having matches yesterday with dear brother Joey. Love you, Joey. Love you so much. But he was playing Katana and I was playing Liu Kang, and I struggled to tell them apart. They looked so similar. And I think that really speaks to the kind of dystopian future that NRS really wants for us, whether it be Season 4 or any other season, because all of the characters look so samey. They have like the same body build, the same stature, the same face makeup, the same haircut. It's reading very Cultural Revolution 1960s communist China. It's giving that, where everyone is just in a uniform, and I hate that because there's not enough individuality, enough uniqueness behind each of the things that they're calling rewards for Invasions. Think about it. MK11 did us really solid with Season 14, 15, 16. We got bug versions of Kotal Khan, Cabal, Scarlet. Who's the other one? Baraka. And then we got reptile versions of Jade, Noob Saibot, Scorpion. Also, it was his MK2 outfit. Oh my god. And then Season 16, we got a BBL for Cassie. Hands down, one of the best skins in the game. They were really upping their ante with those later seasons of Combat League. And then we come here to MK1, and the seasons are just so underwhelming. I know that they don't have the same people working there from MK11, but it just feels so grimy to have these lackluster rewards as the thing that keeps you coming back to play every season. They're just so hideous. And not just this season, all of the seasons. I think people are fashion blind or something, because they're not seeing that the stories that they're creating with all of these outfits, it's not coherent. What does this have to do about a hunt? What did last season's colors of seafoam green and feathers have to do with White Walker Sub-Zero? Can we talk about the cultural appropriation of the Chinese zombie and putting it on Natara, a white woman? If we want to be woke, let's hold them to their own woke standards, right? Yikes. Like, it's just all sorts of icky, icky, icky. Season 1 also, I hated that one. Hated all of the tattoos. I feel like the things that they waste their time in designing for us, like these rewards, these barely palette swaps that you get from every season, is it enough to justify the salary of whosoever's creating it when we could have had, I don't know, playable cameo characters, more game modes, crossplay at launch, Survivor King of the Hill? Where is that? I am still waiting on that. So they would rather waste their time making these ugly ass designs. And the sad thing, keep in mind before we go into the costumes, this is predatory. All of it is very predatory design. Make the ugly stuff free so that you'll have to purchase nostalgia bait member berry costumes from the premium shop. It's all very connected. It's so sad though, right? Okay, so yeah, this is a strange matchup. I feel Katana, Liu Kang. It's very Chris Brown and Rihanna, but it's also, look at them. What's the diff? Katana looks more like she's balding and she's struggling to keep onto her little poofs of hair like Homer Simpson. It's giving me a Homer Simpson. Why? What's the difference? What's the difference? Man, woman, there's no difference. Why? Look. You can see it. Can I do a combo? No. No. Ah, Katana, she did. They're wearing the same pants. And this pattern too on the pants, I have Kleenex boxes with that pattern. So strange. So let's see what you guys are saying. But these skins. Why? Why are there these skins? Why are they so ugly? I know why they're ugly, but what do you think? They're just so terrible. So I also did like we got to stop calling things unisex, guys. This is not appropriate for the alphabet mafia, because we can't have binaries or unaries or whatever. So unisex, I think that's like a term, a gauche term. We can't use it anymore. So we're calling them non-binary Mohawks. Please try and understand. Please don't be phobic. Please don't be phobic. So they are very non-binary. It looks it looks bad. But how do we do this? Oh. Ooh. Okay. So, I wanted to see what was happening on Reddit, because Reddit is sometimes useful, sometimes not. Most of the time not. And I feel so bad for people on Reddit. Like, what's the best way to grind invasion currency? I don't know. I've got 2 million. Why don't you ask me? But their answers are like, get 5,000 currency once or twice per hour. What? Guys, get a turbo controller. Get a turbo controller. I've been telling people since day 1 of this game, or maybe a week after. Definitely first month. But I've been telling people, get a turbo controller. Get it. I'm not shilling for the turbo controller. I'm shilling for you to have a happy life without carpal tunnel syndrome or repetitive strain injuries. Oh my word. Finish invasions mode. Keep working on seasonal tower and hourly towers. An hourly tower rotates every 20 minutes out of the 3. Hourly towers are very easy and give relics and other buffs. Are you kidding me? No, don't waste your time with hourly towers. Please, I don't understand. Where do people get these ideas? I mean, there's no reward. The relics are stupid because the relics are reset every season, and I have a whole collection because this is what I do. I like to document things. So I have here. Oh, wow. I was playing another game. But I have here these screenshots. You see these screenshots like this one? Look, you win if the timer expires, you lose if the timer expires. You deal no block damage, you lose ties. This relic only gives you debuffs. What do you mean you're going to get relics from these hourly towers? You're going to get useless shit? I'm so surprised at what Reddit is saying. Oh, I didn't show you the relic. I should show you. Yeah, so I have a whole collection here. Do you see? I document these things. Like, I have a whole list of stupid relics. So here, this is a stupid relic. You win if the timer expires, you lose if the timer expires. So the buff is canceled out. And now you just got 2 extra debuffs. Are you kidding me? Don't waste your time on hourly tower. Don't waste your time on relics either. There's only a few good relics. Wink. But there's yeah. Don't waste your time, please. No hourly tower. Okay, if you don't have a talisman with decent charges and recharge, start there. I don't have any talisman with decent recharge. Because NRS effed it up. So I disagree with this guy on so many levels. So I know that Reddit's just a terrible place. But I think like when we like take a look at the costumes in Mortal Kombat 1, you have to know who they're designing for. They're not designing for people above the age of 30. Do you see it in red? Gen Z and Gen Alpha. This comes from David Zaslav's shareholders conference call Q3 earnings report 2023 November 20 something something like that. But he explains that with gaming, they are not focused on the keen eye of the informed consumer. No, they are more so concerned about Gen Z and Gen Alpha, like the children, the literal children. And I have to think, like, why do they have a free play weekend? Is it so that children can get free play access to Mortal Kombat if their parents won't allow them to buy it? Like, what's the deal? What's the sitch? I want to know what the numbers are for that situation. Okay, prefer gaming to any other form of entertainment or listening to music or real growth opportunity. We're going to, enjoy the full economic benefits of the games we produce. I also love that they say here we control quality. So if you want to know whose hand is up whose ass, you can know from that statement whose hand is. Yes, I'm talking about Stephanie. She controls quality. She's just a puppet, though. Her and Ed Boon are just puppets of WB. NRS and WB are very, like, where does one begin and one end? It's hard to tell. But I think it's important to know the mindset of my fellow rainbow brothers and sisters, or they thems, in the Gen Z and Gen Alpha category. So yeah, I have some choice things that I found here. Let's see what you guys are saying.
I'm so tired of white cis women being more dedicated to being called a healer than actually doing the work to be a healer. The only thing that you're worried about healing is your bruised ego and being confronted with your complacency in genocide and your obsession with upholding privilege. We do not need more nice white women. Are you kidding me? And stop asking marginalized people to do the work.
I'm so confused. What is this lovely non-binary person talking about? I feel like I missed like the introduction of where they this is an exercise in English where they got offended by something. I don't understand. Not entirely too sure. I also love that this individual human being is talking about white people. Seems ironic.
Work for you because you don't feel comfortable with it. I am so tired of having conversations with white cis women where they're more upset about the fact that they're being called in or called out than the fact that they're harming marginalized people. The fact that there is literal genocide that they are.
Wait, I'm so confused. Trying to understand my non-binary community, it's like it's so hard. I don't get it.
Paying for with the fucking advertisements that they're putting all over Instagram. And these are the same women that are the first to minimize the impact of social media and also the first to use social media as their business opportunity.
Thank the Lord I don't use social media. I do use this Twitter. I do use Twitter sometimes, as you see right now, but I'm sharing with you guys. I keep it totally accountable. I'm not perusing this stuff in my free time.
To use their voice to create their community. So why is it that when in your mode of healing and community and business, why the fuck is liberation not being centered? Y'all are stealing.
Oh my Lord, language.
Resources and precious energy and precious time from marginalized people because you are not willing to do it yourself.
Do you think this individual would like the Mohawks? This is the question. Do you think this individual human being would like the Mohawks? They were sporting a buzz cut and possibly some hormone therapy. But that was wow. Very, very interesting. So let's move on to this one. So if this is what I think it is, I think the next season of Drag Race Thailand is going to be lit. Yes, queen work, mama. Do you think they would like the Mohawk? I think that's who they're designing for. I think that's who these costumes would really speak to. Oh my word. And then I found this one. I think this is Sonic Fox. It says, F gag, trans kids are valid. Isn't that lovely? Yes, the children need to have mohawks like Liu Kang. I do think that this all falls under that umbrella. This is who they're designing for. They're designing for the trans kids, for the non-binaries, so that they can have these very not unisex, non-binary outfits. Because you can't tell if it's like woman or lady or man. Right? Once again, the example is Liu Kang and Katana. I don't have the best division, but trying to differentiate them in combat becomes kind of hard. Very, very interesting. And then finally, we have this one. So I think this is like non-binary body tattoo. Yes, work queen. Yes, mama. I die. This makes my armpits feel itchy. I can't with this one. So I think that's totally who they're designing for. Which is, it's a choice. It's definitely a choice. I think the problem, though, with having so many current nowadaysisms put into the game, not only in the story, but also in the designs, in the gameplay as well. Like when Janet Cage comes out and says, girl power. That was a choice. There was a lot of choices made in the design of this game, which makes it feel like they could have spent their money on better things. Where are playable cameos? Where are game modes? Survivor King of the Hill? Where are global leaderboards? Now we've gotten some for crossplay. I should check them out. I haven't seen crossplay yet. Oh boy. Okay. Thank you for joining Ouch Pit Tattoos. Yes, pit tattoos. Oh my god, is that tattoo art? We live in a society. We do live in a society. Yes, that individual would love the mohawk. Yeah, she was like, you have to do the work. Stop making marginalized people do the work, i.e., her. I mean, them. I mean, uh-oh. Oops. Damn. It's so hard, English. English is my second language, modern English. I learned ye old English. That's what I learned back in old ye Canada. Ha ha ha, that bikini bald palette is season of the huntress for sure. Oh my god. Drag Race Thailand is gonna be so lit next season. Maybe that's why I'm just bored at MK1. MK1 is so stupid. I'm sorry. It's just not good. Like Tekken shocks me with the lack of content. Mortal Kombat shocks me with the surprise that people are willing to accept the same repetitive content every season as new. It's not new, babes. I did this in season 1. I'm just rerunning around that hamster wheel. And I run it because I got the turbo controller to run it for me. It would be a different story if I had to acquire any of these things with much effort. I think the most effort is having to press up and down to go through invasions node to node. That's about it. That's about it. Survive's not hard. I don't know what people are saying when survives are hard. Get a capsule. Get a booster. Use the type of, resistant. And you're good. Oh well. Okay. Oh no, generational trauma. Scarlet is so cute. I love Scarlet. MK needs to fail to be good again and drop Sweet Baby Stink. So, okay, I love to base myself in facts, right? Like this is a fact. This is what people in our society are doing, right? Trans kids are valid. Thank you, Sonic Fox, for letting me know. I love this one. Which one's your favorite? I like this one in the back. It's giving me sexy girl from The Ring. Sexy the girl from The Ring. You know when she comes out of the well? But this is if she was coming out of the well to go on Drag Race Thailand. We're basing our things on things that are true. But Mortal Kombat 1 and Sweet Baby Inc. have no connection. That's like another thing that's like, why on earth are people saying that it's Season of Havoc when clearly it's Season of Molina? They really purposefully made those skins ugly. I'm trying to find here. What is it? Sweet Baby Inc. Steam Curator. So a lot of people were pointing to this Steam Curator. However, the curator wasn't accurate until, it wasn't accurate immediately. And it does not list Mortal Kombat 1 on here, and that's because there is no connection between Sweet Baby Inc. and Mortal Kombat 1. There is one between Suicide Squad, and I do think comparing Suicide Squad to Mortal Kombat is an interesting comparison. But Sweet Baby Inc. has no connections or affiliations with NRS, and if you rewatch the credits, like I did, then you would see that there was no Sweet Baby Inc. I could be wrong. Maybe I didn't catch it during the credits, or it was somebody's name from the company instead of the name of the company. But you'll see here, WB Games Rocksteady. Nowhere on the list does it include NRS. That's because NRS is woke all on their own. They don't need help from other people. Yeah. Have you seen who they hire? They don't need any help from outside sources. They got all that shit in-house. Very nice. Is unisex actually bad to say? Somewhere, someone will be offended. Melina has some decent skins, maybe. No disrespect to the gang, but they legit have mystery machine skins. Oh, wow. These people look very, very unfortunate. Oh, no. These skins give me Mystery Machine from Scooby-Doo. I'm not familiar, so I don't know. These skins gave me the vibe of Chapter 15 from the story mode. I don't know. I disagree. It for me really does look like they took the ugliest colors from the flesh pits and decided to make them into outfits. I do recall seeing it on Switch, and you looked at the flesh pits. Some of it looked like piles of poo. And that's what you get with some of these colors from this season. What is really terrible about this season is that they've decided to keep it all very, like, ugly, earthy, brown, poopy colors mixed in with acid green, so it brings to mind fresh baby vomit. Yeah. The only skins that are really different from the normal human palette swaps are these ones where they come with some makeup upon the face and a mohawk, and there are several styles of mohawk that exist in the game, unfortunately, which is surprising that people would actually spend time designing this. It feels very like Trolls doll. It feels very balding man trying to hold on to his last wisps of hair. But if you notice here, when you take a look at their eyes, like really zoom in, they have the same Melina eyes. They have these like Melina reddish pinky eyes. So when you go to Melina and you check out her Order of Darkness Costume 3 skin, they have these similar kind of reddy, pinky eyes. Because they're hybrids, Tarkatan, Flesh Pit, Sorcery. I don't know. I'm still trying to. I don't know why I'm trying to understand. The explanation that they gave at the beginning of the season was that Melina had the elegance of Katana, the cruelty of Tarkat disease, and Shang Tsung's cunning linguist. Like, yeah, it's kind of weird, their explanation of why Melina is invading in this particular season of invasions. But yeah, they all have this like same kind of Melina eye. And for people saying that these were hasty changes done at the last minute, I would think that would be such a hasty last minute change that would require a lot of effort. Considering it took them, 2 weeks to try and figure out the desync issue after issuing a patch that supposedly fixed it after a month of doing nothing. Yeah, I don't, it does not make sense. Really doesn't make sense. Yeah, there's a lot of conspiracy theories. I think we have to work on things that are tangible that we can see in front of us. Like, these bitches have Tarkat eyes. You can get herpes in your eyes. That's kind of like what's going on here. They've got herpes of the eyes. Now, getting costume number 3, I don't really include this in the season. This is not to be included in the season. This is from chapter 15. This was supposed to be in the game since day one. So whether or not you think that these are good, they are still kind of outside of the season. These costume threes, we should think of them as things that they like to sell to us in the premium shop or try to nail us on timed exclusive Titan battles. That's how we should think about them. Rather than, oh, this is from the same design of the season. It's really not. These are from the same design of the season. And I think like this color story would be preferable if we got maybe more complementary shades instead of odd choices like blue, orange, brown, yellow. Like all the damn colors are in this season. I prefer the this purple color if we have to choose. I also like green, so I'm not opposed to these particular palette swaps. I will say that the ones that are least offensive are these normal human skin, no makeup, no crazy hair, none of that. These ones are more preferable to the ones that they actually tried to design. Like, for instance, this? What is this? What is this? What is this? It's so ugly. I hate the hair. This is in place of the mohawk. So some characters get the mohawks, some characters get green highlights. Do you know what Michelle Visage's favorite color is? It's not green. So it's too much green. It's all the ugliest of greens as well. Like nowhere in this would I see jade. I don't see jade in this. Do you know what jade is? Jade is a beautiful pastel green, or if you got the real rich jade, it's more pigmented. But this is giving it's giving like pea. It's giving like green pea soup. It's also giving like ugly couch that you might see at a yard sale or at a dump. It's also giving used tampon left in the rain at the dump. This like faded red color, it's so gross. Everything is gross about this. I just don't know where they get off with thinking that this is good. People should be fired at NRS for creating such ugly monstrosities. And if you're still thinking that this was created for Havoc, if you're still thinking that, someone still designed this at NRS. Who? Who? It's so sad because they really feel that the only way that players will go into the premium shop is by making those skins from Invasions so goddamn ugly. You have to look at the premium shop. I would rather have Sub-Zero's micro penis. Oh yeah, baby, I love me a Vienna sausage. I would rather take that over all of the skins from this season. It's really hard to say if any of them are good, especially considering low effort palette swaps thrown across each character, and you have to question whether or not they're using AI to design any of those body makeups. They are so basic. They are simple geometric patterns. Why is this thing not working? Game, did you ban me? Did you ban me? What did you do? I can't even look at the premium shop. Well, that's a good premium shop. Can't even look at it. Yeah, there's glitches absolutely everywhere. If it's not in Invasions, it's in PvP, it's in the shop. Like, they do have glitches in the shop. Okay, let's not go to the storm anymore. Stupid stores not working. So I think there are some interesting inclusions in this season in terms of skins that you can acquire from invasions. You can get extra costume number threes. Interesting that it's like green and red hair, not like just green highlights. This is giving too much Christmas. What is with this color story? Do you also see the Melina eyes? Why do they all have Melina eyes if they're not supposed to be some sort of ugly flesh pit creation? God, they really chose a terrible palette this season. Let's see. Does she have she's got a pedicure. They gave her a pedicure. What color is that? Is that black? Not dead toe pedicure. Poor Sindel. Poor Sindel. Okay. Now I'm curious. What are the boys rocking? So this is costume number 3, Order of Darkness, typically locked behind a paywall, the shrine, an invasion season, or Titan battle. But here they're giving us more palette swaps. So I guess now they're trying to set a precedent or an expectation within players for us to acquire multiple costume threes in a season. Because we've got Sindel here. Not that the costumes are looking good, but you do have access to that third costume now if you missed out on the shrine. Oh, well, you can go to the shrine. But another one they have is for Baraka. So if you missed out on his Titan battle, or you don't want to do the premium shop money exchange, you could get this. So one comes from defeating a boss in Invasions. I believe it's this one. And then the other one comes from completing a high level in Seasonal Tower. The last 12 levels of the Seasonal Tower grant you these costume number 3s for these characters, which is interesting. Very interesting, because Season 1, there was Dark Sindel, Dark Eurus in the shrine. There was Scorpion and a Baraka Titan battle. So that was 4 costume 3s. And not every season do we see dark costumes in the shop or the shrine. So it's usually just 2 costume 3s. Last season there was Sub-Zero and Ashra, and that was it. Oh, wait, no. Okay, so there was also Combat League. I forgot about that. So Combat League, you got Smoke and Rain. So this season, you're getting Havoc. Is it Havoc? Havoc and Tanya? Let's just take a quick look. Yeah, it is kind of shocking how many costume 3s you can get, like, 2 versions of in Invasions. Because here, rank rewards. You get Havoc and Tanya. I was right. So these costumes that you're getting, just 2 unique to PvP, right? You've got these 2, Tanya and Havoc. But in Invasions, you've got Sindel, you've got additional Havoc skins, which is wild. Kind of takes away from the exclusivity of PvP rewards. Once again, I think it's important to have exclusive PvP rewards. Otherwise, why do PvP? So are these skins and Invasions like a consolation prize if you don't go to Elder God in PvP? Is that what they're going to be doing in future seasons? Because they did not do this in Season 3. Let's take a look at Kenshi. He is another one that we get a costume number 3 for, which is wild. Also, you can see the hair. It's the same hair as Katana. It's very non-binary. It's very unisex. It's terrible. It looks like a old beaten up broom. It looks like it's been bleached so many times. It's been fried. I don't know. Drew, Drew, you're here. What do you think of these hairs? I can't with the hairs. Oh my word. 32. 32 of you here. Can we please get 32 likes? Or 32 dislikes? Or get the hell out. What are you doing here? Please leave a like. Yeah, surely if you're here, you like something, right? If you don't like it, do something better with your time. Stevie Wonder glasses. Yes, these would definitely have been better as Christmas season skins. Still effing ugly, but more appropriate seasonally themed. Well, you see, I'm kind of just focusing on the red and green skins, but there is a different palette story that exists in the season. So you can have brown and yellow. You can have yellow and green. You can have blue and orange. You can have red and brown. And then you can have red and green. God, it's confusing. The colors are all over the place. If this was Project Runway and the challenge was create a mini collection and you chose all these colors, like Tim Gunn would walk in there and be like, make it work. Make it work. Like, that's what he's gonna say. Like, how are you gonna make it work? You can't, bitch. These colors are just so all over the place. The only common denominator of this season is brown. Brown. There's brown in every outfit. It looks really bad. It looks like they couldn't decide on colors. And I guess, like, this is another trend with these outfits that I haven't really shown, is that there is this sort of haphazard application of color. Like, do you see this? This pattern. What is this pattern? This is a recurring theme for the season. A lot of the characters have skins that have this pattern. You can see it especially on Reptile when he transforms using one of these skins, because he'll have this weird blue pattern. It's just so ugly. Makes me feel like they created this with AI. I don't know how much of this was human generated. Seems so strange. What a waste of resources. Do you see it? You can have the pattern in green, or in blue, or in red and green. It's so bad. So when you go over to Reptile, because Reptile is also a character that you get some of Costume 3 for. This is even better than Combat League. I mean, like, if you think about Combat League in terms of giving you costume number 3s, because that's one thing that I hate about this game, is the fact that they're drip feeding costume number 3. Suddenly, now in Invasions, you're getting 5 additional costume 3s? That seems like a lot. Why did they change their drip feed schedule? Are they hoping to make more skins, or are they running out of skins, or what's the deal? Why are these changes? So this is costume number 3 for Reptile. I gotta say, this outfit looks really terrible on him. I thought it would have looked cooler, but he looks so skinny in it. It doesn't look like he's wearing the clothes. It looks like he's the little boy playing dress up with his daddy's clothes. Why does he look so little boyish in this? Also, like, where's the thighs? Are guys not allowed to have thighs? A lot of the guys in the game, they have like zero booty, no thighs, no bulge. Like, below the waist, they're so anemic. I mean, they might have like lovely, lovely biceps up close, but this is the kind of build you would see on like gay porn. Like not overly muscular, not too offensive, I guess, to feminine gaze. I don't know. I really don't know. And then when you come here to these colors, oh god. This one is it's not cute. I wish it was a different color of green. I think this could have been better if color was adjusted. Color wheels. Where are the color wheels? And the repetitive pattern of this metal studded diamond design. It just ruins every single outfit. I guess, though, it really ties everything together as a collection. The ugliness is there for everyone. So we saw Havoc, we saw Kenshi, Baraka, Reptile, Sindel. So those are the 5 characters that you get 3 things, or not, costume number 3. 3 things. 2 things for costume number 3 for. Oh god, there's too many numbers. So let's take a look at Johnny. So this is intriguing. Not every character got equal love this season. They decided to not give everyone as many costumes. They do that for every season. Some characters will get more skins than others certain seasons. It's all right. I mean, Johnny's not getting the same treatment here as the other characters. Where's the ugly Mohawk? Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. So, if you recall, with Katana's Mohawk and Kenshi's Mohawk, it's swept to the left. Here you can see it's swept to the right. Johnny's right. Your left. But yes. Also, the makeup is just so haphazardly applied. There is not a clean edge in sight, which makes it feel very juvenile. It makes it feel like it makes me feel like it's part of whatever this person is talking about, because it's very much that aesthetic. Right? Like, that's the kind of makeup you would expect on my non-binary fellows in the rainbow, which is I really don't like the makeup. I really don't like this color here in the shiny fabric of the shirt. With the lighting, it looks so rotten tomatoey. There's something very nasty about these colors combined. Ugh. It's wild that people thought that this was a good idea. Who would have thought? Who needs to be fired is the question. Where do we find the people responsible? Previously, for MK11, a lot of the artists were proud of what they worked on and would post online through professional social media sites. That was one social media I used to use. They would post what they worked on for MK11. I don't see anyone taking credit for MK1. I don't blame them either. I don't blame them either. I don't think you would want to take credit for this. So, yeah, Lee Men didn't really have a lot of things. That's sad for people who enjoy Lee Men. But you can really see these nasty brown colors with Kung Lao. Just whole portions of his outfit are these weird colors. You can really see the blue and orange too. Like, why? Why? Also, where's the Mohawk? I want Kung Lao without a hat. Can they do that? What's in your hat, Kung Lao? I would love to know. But, yeah. Crap. Crap season. Crap outfits. So let's take a look here at Smoke. Maybe he has a mohawk. Oh no, not randomized. I'm trying to find a pink outfit for every character. There is none for Smoke. When will this wrong be corrected? Yeah, not getting as much attention as some of the other characters this season is Smoke. But you can see he has this like ugly AI random generated pattern on the crotch flap and on the bracers, the chest armor, the boots. So they're using this ugly pattern to highlight things in the outfit. I just can't. I just can't. So let's take Reptile. I am quite curious. Let's use him. I guess out of all of the other characters that we've seen with these outfits, it's probably least defensive with Reptile. Green, although it's ugly, vomit green. Green kind of reads reptilian. Baraka looks like an old beaten up broom. Yes. Yes, indeed. No designers want to take credit for these trash pile skins. Exactly. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. It's a sad game that we have. I could also see that by the lack of concept art for this game, no one was feeling very inspired. Oh, you get to see the reptile. Cordal Mombat. I don't know where you are. Why aren't you watching my videos? But you taught me about reptile having different markings in different costumes. So here, when he transforms, you can see that pattern of like the random AI generated pattern. You can see it on Reptile. It's interesting. I think this makes Reptile one of the more interesting characters, fashion design wise, because you kind of have to keep the design of both the reptile and the human in mind. That seems like a lot of work. Some of these skins they don't really change him, but they do change him for this season. Okay, strange. Strange. Into the Abyss. I agree, totally non-binary makeup. Well, it must be non-binary if it's going on both the men and women. It's unisex, non-binary. Yep. Baraka should have worn. God. Ew. Ew. I don't think Baraka was a willing participant. I think Melina had her way. You know, like, what was that movie? Species? And the lady's on top of the man and all the the things start coming out of her back. Yeah, it's like that. Did you ever see that movie? LOL. Okay, so let's try let's try this one. I wonder, does this one change? Season 3 White Walker? Oh, I guess they can't call it White Walker because it would be like racially offensive, inappropriate. I don't know. Well, do you think White Walkers from Game of Thrones is that offensive? Let me know. Will I die if I? Oops. You can like it. I didn't say there's a problem with it. I said out of all of the other skins this season, Reptiles is like the least offensive because it's green. Green and green makes sense. But I think like as a oh yeah, he doesn't turn blue. He should. Why doesn't he turn blue? He's just regular reptile. Um yeah, I think like if you like something, like it. Don't mind me. But when you see that all of the same design elements are copy pasted from one character to the next, does it really make it special? Is it a worthwhile reward? Is it worth wasting your time trying to acquire if it's exactly the same like everyone else? They didn't bother with these skins. Contrast that with season 16. Cassie got a BBL. Kotal Khan in season 14, he got like a big beetle horn. Right? Like there was like individualized elements. Season 13 Katana, she got a unique hairstyle that no one else had. So think about the live service content that we used to get and the live service content that we get now. Like the quality is less. The design is less. They are giving us less. But they try to make it look like more because they copy paste the same thing across every single character. It's terrible. It's terrible. I mean, like, I make these fashion shows, these fashion police investigates to really highlight what NRS is doing. They're wasting time, they're wasting resources. This could have been a game mode. This could have been things that we were promised at launch, things actually at launch. But clearly, they had these skins designed for a while. All of these things have been designed for a while. They've known that these seasons are coming well in advance. And the way that they worked in MK11 was that they would preload things into the game months in advance. Months and months. So to say, like, any of these skins were created hastily or like last minute, it boggles my mind because that's not how they work. I want color shaders. Like, why not already? I hear you. I would rather color wheels. I think color wheels would be better. Let's see. Scorpion, do you have. Oh, God. Yeah, see, like, what's the difference between him and Liu Kang? They look like exactly the same. This is a problem with all of these skins. They make all of these characters look the same. What's the point? I also find that to be like a troubling thing in Tekken 8. Like the customization of those characters, it sometimes becomes hard to tell who you're fighting. Because they look like Buffy or they look like Velma. Or they look like someone, right? Like it just looks different. Like how are you supposed to know? So this was an odd choice, I feel, for this season. So this is Geras. It seems like this skin doesn't belong in the season. Nor this one. Like these skins look like they come from season 2. Do they not? I was very perplexed as to how these skins are incorporated into season 4. You can see some of the other palettes are more season 4. Right? They have that ugly random AI pattern. And the ugly greens and browns. But for reasons unknown, this one looks more season 2 to me. I could be wrong. Maybe this is really intentional, but maybe this is a previous skin from season 2 that they're releasing now. There is a number of unreleased skins from every season, so I'm thinking maybe they're bulking out rewards by also throwing in older season rewards. Maybe? It just seems so strange. But I think like one thing with these outfits, like you can see that they have names, crazy names. Future Hunter. There's a lot of references to Hunt and things like that with these oops with these with the names of the outfits. Like, take a look at Manya. Hunting Guardian. You'll see a lot of hunting names. Good safekeeping, finding security, chasing sanctuary, hunt sanctuary. I don't think that these are chaos inspired names. I don't know. It really feels like they put a lot of effort to make these Melina Huntress based with ugly colors. Quan Chi. I think this is also a good example of maybe pink. Look at this. He's glowing pink. How is he glowing pink? Do you see that? So Quan Chi, he got extra skins. So this might be what we have to look forwards to with Takeda and Ermac, is that we could maybe get some variants from the seasons. Not a new costume, mind you. Just palette swaps. Right? Isn't that strange? So strange. I wonder, DLC characters. Let's take a little look here. Hmm. I'm so curious. Are there other skins loaded into the game? I seem to remember something for Quan Chi. Or was it Ermac? Nope. Those are the skins we've got. Perhaps they were beta? Oh, yeah, it was data mine stuff for Ermac, stuff that hasn't been released. Okay. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, so I would really like it if they did include the story outfits, at least, for Quan Chi. But it doesn't seem like that's happening. Also, for Shang Tsung, unlike other characters where costume number 3 is relatively hard to get, it seems like every season they're creating new costume number 3 variants for Shang Tsung. So we got new ones in season 2, season 3, season 4, none for season 1? Or maybe we did. Oh, yeah, we did. So, yeah, there's been costume number 3 variants for Shang Tsung every season. Interesting that they're doing that for Shang. Why not anyone else? Costume number 3, I think, is probably more desirable than the other costumes on average. Interesting. This color combination. So he's like very Oshtek with the blue and orange, and he's got green hair. These highlights are killing me. They don't look real. I don't know who would want themselves to become a green raccoon. This is not cute. Hmm. Season of Devora explains greens and browns. They put more time into naming the palettes than actual colors. Yeah. Which combat cast using keywords flesh pit? Where's the flesh pit? Fatality and brutality. It was the last combat cast where they were talking that the flesh pits was the inspiration for this season. Fatality and brutality? I don't recall them saying that. Hunt. Okay. Yes. Oh, would Reptile eat Devora? Because he eats bugs, why not Devora? Maybe. That's for all the new titles that get released. WWE, Tekken, Mortal Kombat. I'm just happy they continue to provide us with content to create, post, and discuss, whether good or bad. We still have tons of content. I don't know, my friend. That doesn't sound accurate. Their focus is on fast content, and I would not be grateful for slop ever. I paid $600 for this. This is crap. I needed a color wheel. And this is not new content. It's the same stuff that you did in season 1. It's the same broken hamster wheel. There's nothing new. There is no new content. It's all a recycle, which is sad because it sounds like they have you thinking that it's new content. It's not. And if you think that that's what's happening for other games, well, it's not happening for Tekken 8. Tekken 8 doesn't even have recycled content. What are you talking about? I mean, Tekken 8 has a lack of content, but nothing in it is recycled, as it were, here with Invasions or Combat League. Combat League has been the same for 5 years. Invasion's been the same since season 1. Nothing's changing. Play it once. What are you really getting differently out of playing it another time, other than some ugly reskin? I don't know, Street Poet. I disagree. I disagree strongly with your notion. So sorry. I will say that, one bright point is he glows pink. That's interesting. I like pink. It looks very dirty, though. Doesn't it? It looks dirty. Why does he look so dirty? And his Melina eyes are pink. Oh, he looks so sad. I'm so sad for you, Quan Chi. He looks so homeless. Oh my god. Was that with the lab created monster chick thing? Yeah. If you press up, down, start on the character select. Oh my god. No designers want to take credit. Okay, we got that. As Oshtek, like Kotal Khan, Aztec, yeah, maybe. It's season of the ugly cunts, looking uglier than ever and repulsing the now small player base. Yeah. Yeah, I think like people are trying to say that this was Season of Havoc to give like NRS a pass. NRS gets no pass from me. They might have people thinking that they're delivering new content, but I see it for what it is. It's the same stuff that we've had since season 1, given a shuffle to make it feel like it's quote unquote new. Oh my lord, having to recreate talismans every season, it's stupid. It is so stupid. It's the same thing that I did yeah, I really can't with this game. But I can with you, my friends. Thank you for joining along. Please do leave a like. 38 of you here. Where are those 38 likes? I need my likes. Leave a like or get out. What are you doing here? Not Freud. Love my bunnies in the fam, including Not Freud. Yay. Love you, Not Freud. Also, love you, Duon, Northern Star, Lil Stoner, CJ Rocky, Swish Bish. Oh my god, Swish. Johnny. Just Drew. OMG. Thank you. Just Drew, in color terms, each pairing makes brown. Oh, is that why those colors are there? None of the colors make sense because every pairing of colors are literally opposites of each other on the color wheel. Oh. Well, I don't know. We didn't get purple yellow. We got purple green. But I see what you're saying. Someone in NRS is colorblind. It's very Eurythmics. It would have been great if they could have pulled off some good punk rock. I agree. They should have pulled off some good punk rock. Some good glam rock instead of this dirty homeless Quan Chi that is staring at us right now. When is the $10 Femboy Havoc skin dropping? I don't know. Let's hope for it tomorrow. That would be interesting. The only new releases are the nerfs. Maybe. A content is content like every YouTube. A click is a click. A buy is a buy. I don't know what kind of picture you're trying to paint, Street Poet, but I actively try to get people to not watch my videos. I don't put thumbnails. I make crazy titles like green non-binary Mohawks. Like, I'm not trying to get people to watch. I'm just talking about things from my perspective. And if people agree, I'm okay with it. But if people disagree and want to try and prove a point, they might get cussed out. That's what happens. Oh yeah. Ooh, I love me cussing out someone. But yeah, I'm not feeling it right now, Street Poet. Ew, why are you named Poet? Are you like Brusque Poet? Ew, I know Brusque Poet watches my videos. Is that your alt account, Brusque? Ew, get out. Get out. Ew. Ew, Brusque Poet? Ew. I don't like him. LOL. Kara, I wish there was pink skins this season. I'm so disappointed. Yeah, the only thing pink this season was Quan Chi. I'm trying to make everyone pink. Some of them are trans, but you know, we work with what we got. Look at this one. Is this not trans flag? You've got the pastel pink, the pastel blue, and the white. Trans rated. And then we have like the bisexual colors for Reiko. He's looking very bisexual. Oh, I make myself laugh. I don't care. Okay, so wow, great times. Please leave a like or go because stream is over. But yes, thank you once again. I am praying that you are having all of the fun with some other game because MK1 sucks. But yes, please stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Bye, my friends. Take care. Peace. I love you guys.